Welcome, loyal viewers, to another electrifying installment of TV Days Drama Digest. The quaint town of Salem, with its picturesque streets and seemingly idyllic charm, has once again become the stage for a whirlwind of secrets, betrayals, and high-stakes drama. At the heart of this week's chaos is Sophia, a young woman whose actions have sent shockwaves through the community. Her audacious plan to kidnap Tazoro and flee Salem has everyone on edge, but with the entire town watching her every move, will her desperate escape succeed? Buckle up as we dive deep into this gripping saga, exploring the tangled web of lies, the looming threat of consequences, and the pulse-pounding uncertainty of what lies ahead. The spark that ignited the fire. The drama in Salem has been simmering for weeks, but it reached a boiling point with a catastrophic dormitory fire that nearly claimed the life of Holly, one of the town's beloved young residents. Whispers of suspicion have swirled around Sophia, whose involvement in the blaze has yet to be fully uncovered. Was it an accident, or was it a calculated act of malice? The townsfolk are divided, with some painting Sophia as a misunderstood soul caught in a web of her own making, while others see her as a dangerous force, willing to burn everything down to protect her secrets. Holly's brush with death has left the community reeling. The fire, which tore through the dormitory in the dead of night, was a chaotic inferno, with flames licking the walls and smoke choking the air. Holly, trapped inside, was moments away from succumbing to the blaze when firefighters pulled her to safety. The scars of that night, both physical and emotional, linger, and all eyes have turned to Sophia, whose cryptic behavior and evasive answers have done little to quell the growing suspicion. Compounding the drama, Sophia's decision to confide in Tate about an alleged inappropriate relationship between Holly and Johnny has set off a firestorm of its own. The revelation, delivered with a mix of venom and glee, has fractured friendships and shattered trust. Tate, blindsided by the news, is grappling with feelings of betrayal, while Holly vehemently denies the accusations, insisting that Sophia is spinning lies to deflect attention from her own misdeeds. The question on everyone's mind is, what else is Sophia capable of? If she's willing to tarnish reputations and risk lives, how far will she go to protect her secrets? Sarah's quest for the truth. At the center of this storm is Sarah, Salem's esteemed doctor, whose reputation for compassion and integrity has made her a pillar of the community. This week, Sarah finds herself in a moral and professional quandary as she confronts Sophia about the truth behind Tazoro's biological father. The identity of Tazoro's father has been a closely guarded secret, one that Sophia has fiercely protected, even as the whispers grow louder. Sarah, bound by the strict regulations of HIPAA, knows that pressing Sophia for answers could jeopardize her medical license. Yet, her duty to the truth and her commitment to the well-being of those around her compel her to act. Sarah's confrontation with Sophia is nothing short of explosive. In a tense exchange at the hospital, Sarah's calm demeanor belies the fire in her eyes as she demands answers. "Sophia, you can't keep running from this," she says, her voice steady but laced with urgency. "The truth about Tazoro's father isn't just your secret, it's tearing this town apart." Sophia, cornered and defensive, lashes out, accusing Sarah of overstepping her bounds. The confrontation is a masterclass in emotional warfare, with Sarah's measured resolve clashing against Sophia's fiery defiance. As a doctor with decades of service to Salem, Sarah is no stranger to navigating ethical dilemmas. Her impeccable record and deep connection to the community give her a unique perspective, but they also place her under immense pressure. If she pushes too hard, she risks violating patient confidentiality and losing everything she's worked for. Yet, if she does nothing, the secrets surrounding Tazoro's parentage could unravel the fragile bonds holding Salem together. Sarah's determination to find a solution, perhaps through a carefully worded conversation or a strategic alliance with another trusted figure in town, underscores her ingenuity and resolve. But will it be enough to uncover the truth without destroying her career? Rafe's investigation, a net tightening around Sophia. Meanwhile, Rafe, Salem's dogged police detective, is closing in on the truth behind a mysterious photo that has become the linchpin of this unfolding drama. The photo, sent anonymously to Sophia, appears to hold damning evidence, but its origins are shrouded in mystery. Rafe's investigation has led him down a labyrinth of clues, each one pointing inexorably towards Sophia. Was she the mastermind behind the photo's distribution, or is she merely a pawn in a larger game? The detective's relentless pursuit of answers has made him a formidable adversary, and Sophia knows that time is running out. Rafe's investigation is a meticulous process, blending old-school detective work with modern forensics. He pores over phone records, interviews witnesses, and analyzes the photo for any trace of digital manipulation. Every lead seems to circle back to Sophia, whose erratic behavior and sudden disappearance from social gatherings have only fueled suspicion. Rafe's determination is palpable. He's not just chasing a lead, he's chasing justice for a town that has been rocked by one scandal too many. The photo itself is a tantalizing piece of evidence. Though its contents remain undisclosed to the public, rumors suggest it captures a moment that could unravel Sophia's carefully constructed facade. Was it a snapshot of a clandestine meeting? A compromising situation? Or something far more sinister? Rafe's refusal to divulge details has only heightened the tension, leaving the residents of Salem to speculate wildly about what secrets the photo might reveal. Sophia's desperate gamble, the kidnapping of Tazoro. As the walls close in, Sophia makes a bold and reckless move. She kidnaps Tazoro and flees Salem under the cover of night. The decision is as shocking as it is desperate, a last-ditch effort to escape the consequences of her actions. Tazoro, the innocent child at the heart of the storm, is unaware of the chaos surrounding their departure. Sophia's plan is fraught with peril. Salem is a small town, and news of her flight spreads like wildfire. Neighbors, once her friends, now watch her with suspicion, and every road out of town feels like a gauntlet. The kidnapping itself is a heart-pounding sequence of events. In the dead of night, Sophia bundles Tazoro into a car, her hands trembling as she glances over her shoulder for signs of pursuit. The streets of Salem, usually quiet at this hour, seem to pulse with an eerie energy, as if the town itself is holding its breath. Sophia's heart races as she navigates the winding roads, her mind a whirlwind of fear and determination. She knows that every moment she spends on the run brings her closer to capture, but the alternative, facing the truth in Salem, is unthinkable. Yet, Sophia's escape is anything but smooth. The car, an old sedan with a sputtering engine, is hardly the ideal vehicle for a high-stakes getaway. As she speeds toward the town limits, a sudden mechanical failure forces her to pull over, stranding her and Tazoro on a desolate stretch of road. The night is cold, and the distant howl of a siren sends a chill down her spine. Has Rafe already mobilized a search party? Are the police closing in? The uncertainty is maddening, and Sophia's resolve begins to crack under the weight of her choices. The specter of an accident. As Sophia's flight continues, the possibility of an accident looms large. The roads out of Salem are treacherous, winding through dense forests and along steep cliffs. A single misstep could send her car careening into disaster, putting both her and Tazoro in grave danger. The thought is almost too much to bear. Could Sophia's desperation lead to a tragedy that no one saw coming? The residents of Salem, glued to their televisions and social media feeds, speculate about the outcome. Some pray for Tazoro's safety, while others wonder if Sophia's recklessness will be her undoing. The drama reaches a fever pitch as reports trickle in of a car matching Sophia's description spotted near the edge of town. Witnesses describe a harrowing scene, the vehicle swerving erratically, its headlights cutting through the fog like a beacon of desperation. Rafe, leading the pursuit, is torn between his duty to apprehend Sophia and his fear for Tazoro's safety. The The stakes have never been higher, and the entire town holds its breath, waiting for news that could either shatter their community or bring it closer together. The unraveling of Salem's secrets. As Sophia's fate hangs in the balance, the secrets that have long simmered beneath Salem's surface begin to bubble up. The truth about Tazoro's father, the origins of the mysterious photo, and the full extent of Sophia's involvement in the dormitory fire are all poised to come to light. Each revelation promises to reshape the relationships and alliances that have defined this town for years. Will Sarah find a way to uncover the truth without sacrificing her principles? Will Rafe's investigation finally bring justice to those who have been wronged? And most importantly, will Sophia's desperate gamble pay off, or will it lead to her ultimate downfall? The residents of Salem are no strangers to drama, but this latest chapter has pushed them to the brink. Friendships have been tested, loyalties have been questioned, and the very fabric of the community hangs in the balance. As we await the next twist in this riveting tale, one thing is certain: Sophia's actions have set off a chain reaction that will leave no one untouched. A town on edge. The unfolding drama has transformed Salem into a pressure cooker of emotions. Neighbors gather in hushed conversations, speculating about Sophia's next move and what it means for the town's future. The local diner, once a hub of lighthearted gossip, is now a battleground of heated debates, with some defending Sophia's actions as those of a desperate mother, while others condemn her as a reckless endangerment to her child and the community. Holly, still recovering from the trauma of the fire, is grappling with the fallout of Sophia's accusations. Her friendship with Tate is strained, and the weight of the town's scrutiny threatens to crush her spirit. Yet, Holly's resilience shines through as she vows to clear her name and uncover the truth behind Sophia's motives. Her journey, intertwined with Sophia's, promises to be a central thread in the unfolding narrative. Sarah, too, is at a crossroads. Her confrontation with Sophia has left her questioning her role in the community. As a doctor, she has always put the needs of others first, but this crisis has forced her to confront the limits of her influence. Can she find a way to balance her professional obligations with her personal desire to see justice served? The answer may lie in an unexpected alliance, perhaps with Rafe or another key figure in Salem, who shares her commitment to the truth. Rafe, meanwhile, is a man possessed. The photo that sparked this investigation has become his obsession, and he knows that cracking the case could be the key to restoring order in Salem. But the closer he gets to the truth, the more dangerous the path becomes. The person who sent the photo is still out there, watching and waiting, and Rafe's pursuit could put him in the crosshairs of a shadowy figure with their own agenda. The road ahead. As we look to the future, the questions surrounding Sophia's fate loom large. Will she manage to escape Salem and start anew, or will her reckless plan come crashing down around her? What secrets will the mysterious photo reveal, and how will they reshape the lives of those in Salem? And perhaps most importantly, what will become of Tazoro, the innocent child caught in the crossfire of Sophia's choices? The drama in Salem is far from over, and TV Days Drama Digest will be here to bring you every heart-pounding moment. Stay tuned as we follow the twists and turns of this gripping saga, where no one is safe and no secret stays buried for long. What do you think will happen next? Will Sophia outrun her past, or will the truth catch up with her in the most dramatic way possible? We hope you enjoyed it and look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe TV Days Drama Digest for more updates on Days of Our Lives.